And sorry if we're looking a little sleepy. We got woke up this morning on Mother's Day morning. It was about a quarter to 5 when somebody came and rang my mom's doorbell, which is really strange. We both woke up and it kind of startled us. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am here in Chula Vista with my mother, who I won't film her right now because she's taking a nap. But anyway, we'll be interviewing her in a couple of days so you guys can meet her. But I am at the Chula Vista Veterans Home, which I am taking a tour today just for future reference in case I decide to move in here down the road when I get older and may need help. For those of you who are military veterans, I don't know if you knew that that's an option. If you are older and don't have anybody to care for you, you can move into a veterans home, and I think they just take 30% of your income or pay, and you have full care. If you are still able to take care of yourself, you are given what is called a DOM, which is for independent living. Basically, it's like a studio apartment, and you have a shared bathroom with a roommate. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. You have your own space, and then they have a community kitchen where you can go and cook, use the refrigerator. Every home is probably going to be different and set up differently, but they're worth looking into in case you are somebody who doesn't have children or people to care for you as you get older. Once you are no longer able to take care of yourself, they then move you into a different building or unit where they give you more assistance to be cared for. This is a great option for you veterans out there who may need help down the road as you get older. I hope you enjoyed this video, and comment down below if you have any questions. I would love to help and answer anything I can, or maybe direct you to the right channels. I hope you enjoy this video and the beautiful grounds that I'm about to go tour. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel down below. And thanks again for watching. Okay, so it's a few days later, and I'm still here hanging out with Mom, and today is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all my subscribers out there who are mommies. I hope you have a great day. And I thought this would be the appropriate time to introduce my mom. And you guys are probably going to see this video, I think early June, late May, but the day I'm actually making this video, it is Mother's Day. And I hope you enjoy this little video with my mom. So everybody, meet Mom. This is Lucille, and I'm actually Lucille Jr., but I'm named after my mom. She usually goes by Lucy, and I go by Lucille. So say hi, Mom.
Hello. I'm Lucy.
How do you feel today? Mother's Day.
Good.
Yeah,
I feel
it's
great.
a nice, beautiful
it's
day.
a beautiful day, and we are having a great time.
You know, people always wonder, do you mind sharing your age?
Not at all.
How old
Not
are
at
you?
all. I will be 77, God willing, in June the 20th. I will be 77 years old.
Yep.
Past 3/4 of a century.
I was Mom's youngest of 4. I had 3 other siblings, 2 brothers and a sister, which unfortunately passed away, but I am the youngest of 4. I will be 51 this year. So, whew.
Yes.
So, Mom, you've always enjoyed dressing up and prepping your outfit for the day. Is that just something you were taught? I mean, Mom, since I can remember, and anybody can remember, my mom's always been the type to wear her red lipstick and her heels. And
I wasn't taught. It just was innate in me to always try to look my best, clean and modern looking, go with the trends, but it's always been my thing, my cup of tea.
Yeah, because you always feel better when you fix yourself up and you feel like you look better. It just makes for a better day.
And my lipstick, I have been wearing lipstick since I was 13 years old, and I just feel so not together without my lipstick. So
and that was the trend, right? When you were growing up, all the ladies were wearing
everyone
pretty much red lipstick and
red nail polish.
Yeah.
No one
the classic, and it's a classic look
from that. Yes.
Yep.
And everybody tried to find the classiest red, and for me that's what works.
She was raised by her grandmother and her grandfather. Did your grandmother wear makeup, or did she teach you how to wear?
No, she didn't. She was very beautiful naturally, and she believed in her natural beauty, and she taught me the importance of cleanliness. That's what
she didn't. Did she mind you wearing makeup?
No, because one time, a cousin of mine commented I was too young to be wearing makeup, and my grandmother said she likes it and she feels good with it, and I allow her to do it. So,
oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Since you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So what would you say your secret to looking so good is? You know, what people always ask you, geez, you look great.
The first is genes, and then the second is how you treat your body. Drinking plenty of water,
yes,
sleeping
lots of water. It's important.
And eating well. Good food.
As healthy and natural foods as you can. We definitely believe in cooking your own food and try not to eat processed foods. I definitely was taught that, even though I still stray every now and then. But definitely she's taught me to drink a lot of water.
And it's a good thing that I like to cook, because I don't mind cooking my meals. I enjoy going to a good restaurant, but mainly cooking my meals. I love to cook and bake my own food.
As far as your outfits go, you pretty much always plan your outfit the day before?
Yes.
For anything.
For anything. I try to think of what would be good, what would be go with my age now, age appropriate, and the season.
Yeah, you can't wear those short mini skirts and.
Oh, I still wear them.
Yeah.
I
She
still
does.
I still wear them,
She
and
has the legs for it.
yes, 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 and that's another thing that if people compliment you on some part of your body, then that's what you emphasize on, and that's what I
Yeah,
learned.
why not highlight the good parts, right?
That's right.
And
That's right, and that's what I learned in my
and
modeling
keep
class that
away
I took.
from the bad.
Yes.
It's funny because just a couple of days ago, I went to go, since I'm here in town, we went to go visit my last living uncle, who is my mom's older brother. Not the oldest, he passed away as well, but her older brother. And we went out to eat, and my uncle was kind of scoping her out as she walked away, saying, "What is she still doing wearing heels?" Saying she's just a wobbling along. And it's not the case.
I'm careful in walking, and I'm not wobbly,
Yeah.
like she
Yeah.
suggested.
They're quite a riot together. What would you say is your best outlook to have in life?
First of all, the best attitude. Try to have the best attitude in everything that you're going through. And my grandfather taught me that no matter how bad a day is, we pray that it goes by, and the next day is going to be different. It might not be good, it might be challenging, but it's going to be different. And we try to have the best attitude to any situation and make the best of it and look for the best outlook on that
Yeah, and I
situation.
remember that's one saying you always taught me to say is, "This too shall pass." If you're having a bad day,
Yes.
just hope that tomorrow is going to be a better day and try to have a positive outlook, and hope for the best.
And because every day is different, every day is different, it presents different challenges,
For
and if
sure.
you start with the best attitude that you can, no matter how dire the situation, cool heads prevail.
So, how do you feel about working out?
I love it. Mainly dancing and walking.
She can dance.
Yes, dancing and walking is my favorite. I wish I knew how to swim, but I don't. So
It's never too late to learn.
that is out. And but dancing and walking is my favorite exercise. And I exercise here at home with my balancing and all different kinds of exercises.
And sorry if we're looking a little sleepy. We got woke up this morning on Mother's Day morning. It was about a quarter to 5 when somebody came and rang my mom's doorbell, which is really strange because she lives in an area where the homes are very spread apart and it's kind of rural. And somebody rang her doorbell at a quarter to 5. We both woke up and it kind of startled us. I mean, it was a Sunday morning, Mother's Day, just very odd. So it just kind of threw us for a loop. And as crazy as the world is today, I told my mom, don't go. She has her front door with a security gate around it. And I told her, don't even go out there because you never know these days, the tactics people are trying to take to get you to just to open the door to try to attack and come and break in.
In seeing the news, I try to be informed of everything that is going on today. And in seeing the news, I would not have gone out had I been, even if I was alone, I would not have gone outside the gate to see who would be walking away after ringing the doorbell. But we stood by the window, a window that has a clear view to the walkway to the front door,
Yeah.
and we could not see anything. And the doorbell just rang once at a quarter to 5, and that was it.
We didn't hear any cars driving away.
No.
I had my bedroom window open and it's very close. It kind of looks downstairs onto the front door. I didn't see anybody. I didn't hear anybody walking away. I didn't see anybody driving away. So I was a little leery of that. But I always tell mom, when she's here alone, don't take any chances. It's just not worth it. Even though she's quite able, but Um, People are just so crazy these days and so different from how it was when you were growing up, right?
Oh, yes.
Such
Oh,
different
yes.
times.
Very different times. It was so safe to walk at night without having to worry about being attacked or mugged or whatever you want to
And
call
my
it.
mom's actually from Los Angeles.
Los
You were born
Angeles,
in Los Angeles,
Los Angeles,
California,
California.
and
Oh,
but raised by her grandparents, who then took her to Mexico for her education.
for 8 years I lived in Mexico, and I went to all girls Catholic school all my school years, and very different. I walked to school, um,
It was still
and
safe then to
it was
do
very
that.
safe for a
Yeah,
young
even in
girl. I
Mexico.
started at 8 years old walking to school, and it was quite maybe a mile to go to school from my house to go to school. And nothing, no one, no man, no child, no nothing bothered me. And but today is very different. And with the things that happen and elderly women being
Oh, that's
attacked,
awful.
it's very, I am very careful in what time I go to the store. I am never out at dark, of course, because I'm alone, and I take care of all my things during the day, all my errands, make sure that I do everything within pertinent time.
Yeah, we're trying to change that though. We're really working on getting my mom moved closer to me in northern Arizona, possibly in New Mexico. We haven't decided yet. But I she still wants to maintain her own space and I'll have my own home, but we want to be either on the same property or very close to each other to where we can help each other out more. I never would have moved out of California if I'd have known that there was going to come a time where she'd be here alone. A couple of years ago, I still had my older sister who was close by, but that is no longer the case. So we're going to hopefully within the next year or two find a situation where she can be closer to me, and that way when I come and go out of town in my RV, she could either be taking care of my place, and when I come to town, I'll be close by to help her with anything she needs help with. So, yeah, the times are definitely different, and we have to be careful, people. We
Very
just,
careful.
yeah,
Yes, yes. Very careful and very well informed, and pretty much not trust anyone that comes to your door. I will
it's sad.
never, I will never have a front door that is not protected by a gate, to where if I really need to open the front door, I am not close. I am about 6 feet away from the door to the gate.
People seem
And
to find a way, though, and unfortunately, I was just telling mom this morning that desperate times are calling for desperate measures, and people are getting bolder and bolder with what they're doing, and it's sad. It's a difficult time. So
yes, it is. And it's just a matter of being prepared and being precautious in everything you do, always being aware of your surroundings, always being careful of where you go and at what time you go. It doesn't matter that bad things are not going to happen during the day, because they do happen.
yeah,
But
and she definitely doesn't live in fear, but she
no.
stays very, very aware and prepared for anything.
Hmm.
And I think that's what's gotten you
That's what's gotten me
this
through,
far.
because I once upon a time had a store in a very, very isolated area. I did very well with my store,
It was like a
and
country market slash truck stop,
I pretty much run it by myself. My other daughter helped me for a
which is for
while.
sale now, by the way. We're trying to. So if you have any questions about that property, send me a message and we'll tell you more about it.
Yes, it's a
But
commercial property, and of course I prepared it to when I lived there. At the end of the day, the store was closed, and all the buildings, my house, the store, the commercial kitchen, everything was enclosed, and I was very safe, and I felt safe. But of course, I still I was still precautious, and I always am. I'm always trying to anticipate what can happen and try to prevent it. And I think that's been because I have lived alone for since 1997 now.
She's tough.
And yes, I have had to be tough in some situations when people, like at the store when I first moved there, people wanting to camp. And I said, no, you're not camping here. Keep moving. No, I don't want to. I'm staying here the night. No, you're not.
Especially
And
all these crazy RVers that would come and park in front of her property. You know,
yes,
sometimes people don't want us parked in front of their businesses. That's why it's super important to find out where it's legal to stay overnight and where it's not. And always go ask the owners. Sometimes if you ask them and say, hey, I'm going to buy a little something, sometimes they'll say, go ahead, stay the night, but always ask first. Don't just assume that you're allowed to park overnight in somebody's space.
well, and that's why I even uh, built RV hookup inside my property to where anyone that stayed, and people did stay, anyone that stayed, they felt secure because when I closed, it was all locked up. And I told them I don't open until 7 o'clock in the morning. And they were fine with that. They felt very well. Oh, that's great. So then they ate some of my wonderful food that I had there and they went on their way. But it was enclosed and it had sewer, water, and electricity.
Yeah, really good setup. Just thought this would be a great time to give you a little more background about myself and where I come from. And thought this was the perfect day to introduce Mom to y'all. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So give me a thumbs up.
And please subscribe to her channel.
You know, the channel's really good too when I'm gone for my mom to follow where I am. She can kind of keep track of where I am when I leave for months at a time, like I'm getting ready to here in a couple of weeks. That's why I wanted to come and visit to see her for Mother's Day before I leave for the summer.
It's going to be a long summer for me. But it's all right. I'll follow her on her videos and pretend like I'm there with her.
Mom doesn't really like to rough it. Otherwise, she would be coming with me, but she's not into, I can go about 4 or 5 days without washing my hair, and she can't. So, but anyway, thanks again for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video with Mom, and happy Mother's Day.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
See you guys. See you next time.
Bye.
And for those of you who are still watching and haven't subscribed, please remember to hit the subscribe button. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers and I'd really love the help. So thanks again for watching. Give me a thumbs up and we'll see you next time. Take care.